Leos, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. We're going to pull some cards. Take a deep breath. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled, so I'm just going to shuffle a few more times and then we're going to get going. Today is May 30th, 2020. The reading is for the first half of June. So for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? For Leo, what's going on, Leo? It's definitely going to be better than it's been the past couple of weeks. It's been pretty tough energy. So let's see what's going on for Leo today. This is for the first half of June. This is the Gilded Tarot, and I'll be clarifying with the mini rider WAITE. We're doing oracle cards at the end as well. One more. This is for Leo, 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 first half of June 2020. Leo. All right, so first card out is the Hangman, upright. I gotta reposition here. My new frame is a little bit different than the old frame, so I can't fit as much in the wide frame. So let's see, what's the challenge for you guys is the Wheel of Fortune. Not a bad challenge to have. The foundation is the Queen of Swords, upright. And the recent past is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. What is crowning? Don't mind my appearance if you see me. I was just out jogging. This is crowning you is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And what's coming up for you guys is the Three of Pentacles reversed. And how do you see yourself, Leo? The Ace of Swords reversed. And what's around you, or how might other people see you right now? The Lovers reversed. What are the blocks that you're processing right now? What do you need to clear or work on about yourself? We have the Seven of Cups reversed. And where do we end up? The Nine of Pentacles. Well, that's good. That's very sovereign energy. What is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read? The connection is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. All right, so we have a sovereign maybe leaving the family, but they're independent. And then what's left hanging in limbo? The Page of Wands, upright. Now you will get another card, and it may be more than one depending on what that next card is. I'm also going to show you what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Death card reversed. There's a little bit of a backstory here, so I'm going to pull these cards for you to let you know what's going on. And then we'll get going. Okay. So we have the Two of Wands here, a choice of path, okay? Perhaps stuck at the Y in the road, but you are there at the choice of path. The choices are presented to you. And then we have the Fool reversed. Next is the Eight of Pentacles upright, the Tower reversed, and then the Death card reversed. So this is somebody, the Fool reversed is, you know, foolish behavior, of course. It's also, in essence, lacking faith, perhaps falling on your face or from grace, lacking faith, or tripping up, doing something silly or stupid, okay? Somebody's working here, perhaps into the night, perhaps need to clean at work a little bit. There's some cobwebs up there, but there may be something up in the ceiling. Maybe it may be significant that you need to focus up there. There's a lot of money floating around in the ceiling here. And then we have the Tower reversed here at the bottom. And that could be either avoiding disaster or in the aftermath of sudden events, epiphanies, or even an orgasm. And this is the Death card reversed, which can be dead tired. It can be clinging to not allowing the changes to happen, the never-ending story, the situation that never ends, and the aftermath of sudden events. And that can represent what's been going on with the world as well. So let's see, why do we have the Death card reversed, Leo, and then the Knight of Pentacles in the recent past as well? Foolish behavior, I don't. Somebody could cheat at night at work as well. I don't think that's for most people, but that could come up. And if you're a workaholic, literally your work could be your mistress, right? So we have Aries and a lot of Scorpio right there in the underlying energy. That's a pretty powerful combination there, Aries and 2 Scorpios. Within the rest of the read, we also have Capricorn, Libra, Gemini. Those are the majors. The Queen of Swords is here in the foundation. That could be an air sign or just someone who's very logical, very truthful, but maybe a little bit cold at the same time. She's been hurt. But she is the truth teller, and she is upright. We have the Sovereign, the 9 of Pentacles, which can be someone any age, really. But a lot of times, if it's coming up with other court cards, it can be a teenage child or someone in their 20s. But it can just represent another woman or man, really. But I usually see it as the feminine energy. The man usually comes up as the 9 of Cups for the Sovereign, for me anyway. All right, so let's start clarifying here. Why do we have the Death card reversed for Leo in the foundation? That popped right out. Star card reversed, some depression, loss of hope, the need to shine your light, the need to heal, along with the Magician. So this can also be Aquarius and Virgo or Gemini here. And the Lovers was on the bottom of the deck right here too, and it was showing itself to me because the card flipped over to the back of the deck. So I want to show the Lovers as well. So maybe some discord in a lover's relationship. We also have the King of Pentacles here and the Moon. Okay, so we have Aquarius reversed, Gemini, Virgo, and then over here Cancer as well. So this person can be a Virgo if it's this energy here. Can be someone who's after depression or someone with somebody who's depressed. This is someone trying to manifest while they're stuck with someone who's depressed or their own hidden depression. And that can be the King of Pentacles, who's very stable here. But he's working it into the night, which is coming up in the underlying energy here. Perhaps dead tired because he's working all the time. But he's upright. He may be trying to take care of a lot of people, his own depression or somebody else's depression. The recent past is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Why is the Knight of Pentacles reversed there for Leo in the recent past? We have this could be fighting, games, competition, on a quest. This is the pursuit of happiness for me as well. But someone's dead tired in the pursuit of happiness or the never-ending story, some situation that's going on and on and on, it's never ending. There could be, this is social distancing, but also could be third-party situation or third-party interference. This can be overindulgences, a negative group, or bad influences around the kids, that kind of thing. Also can be gossip and just antisocial behavior, because this is about being social, coming together in happiness. This is not joy, right? Drinking too much, partying too much because you're not happy, you're trying to escape. So this could be fighting these overindulgences or fighting with people who are partying all the time or kids in the house. And there's the Queen of Pentacles, so that's definitely a partner. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed as well, which is what we're clarifying. Okay, so we have a King of Pentacles, and now we have the Queen and Page. These could be 2 children, right? This could be an older child, teens. These could both be teens. This just might be going on to being an adult. And they could be partying all the time or a lot of sports activities, you know. But too much socializing, that kind of stuff. So having a hard time with the kids or keeping up with their expenses. That could be someone who's stubborn and lazy, you know, kids who won't get out of bed in the morning and do what they're supposed to do. And there's the King of Pentacles, doling out the money to the kids. So they could be kids, they could be co-workers, that could be their partner. The Queen of Pentacles could be their wife, and the Knight of Pentacles could be a child or just an action of not doing anything, that the Queen of Pentacles is home, lazy, not helping out, and then the King of Pentacles is doing all the work and about to keel over. That could be as well. The Queen of Swords is the foundation, Leo. So this Leo, if there's Leo in their charts, that could be you. But you're seeing yourself as air energy here, which is the Ace of Swords reversed. That could be somebody in a split. So you could have Leo in your chart. You also have Gemini around you here, and challenged by Libra energy, Capricorn, and perhaps Pisces there. Why is the Queen of Swords in the foundation? The Queen of Swords is spreading the word. This could be a news or message, or child, or taking a swing. This is difficulties at work. Maybe someone talks too much at work, all right? It's causing issues with getting along at work, or perhaps financially drained. Somebody might be running in late all the time, like because you're working with a child. They don't understand the importance of being at work on time. So perhaps the Queen of Swords, she's upright, and so is the Page of Swords. So I'm not really getting it's too much that she's acting like a child, or maybe you're doing her a favor, allowing her child to work there, and her child's coming in late, or perhaps stealing something. But it looks like they're running into work, into a bad situation, We have the Six of Cups reverse here too, coming out. So it's like taking from, it's taking out of the mouths of babes. Like it's easy because they're idiots. Someone thinks they're idiots. So it could be children who are being mischievous, bringing their mischief or their negative behavior into the workplace. So whether it's your kids or an ex, this could be someone from the past. It could be a sibling, a best friend, a soulmate, but there's a negative experience here. So it could be your kids as well, acting up, being bad, and spreading rumors. But there's truth here. That's why it's difficult. Because although they may be doing something they shouldn't be doing at the workplace, they may be also telling the truth. And this could be this close soulmate could be this Queen of Swords with her child. But the Queen of Swords and child are maybe bringing something negative into your workplace that maybe you didn't want there. So let's go to the central energy. I don't know if it's your workplace. You may be just looking at this situation too, Leo, from outside the situation. This is coming up for the Hangman upright. In this deck, I want to show you this card because it's not your typical hangman. He's trapped in the hangman position. He's like in a fishbowl without the key. This is like a magician in a water tank without the key, with no way out. Okay, so he's feeling trapped with no way out. His feet are chained, and he's like in a water tank. He can't escape. But again, this could be an act, right? Pretending to be this way. Some kind of injustice, like feeding their lower energy into injustice while pretending to everyone else that they're this high vibrate energy. They're hiding this behind injustice. So there's kind of some kind of act here, whether that's you or someone else. That could be Capricorn or Pisces energy for me. But we have Libra coming up there too, and then we have Libra here. And there's just deliberations, perhaps holding back an announcement, choking on their words. This could be somebody drowning. And that came up in my other read too. This literally could be like a magician who drowns in his act, or it could be somebody else who drowns, or is drowning in their own BS as well. See, we have detox here too. Somebody trying to detox, but drowning in their own shit, or drowning in their own tears, you know, that kind of energy. No way out. The challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. Why? We have two knights reversed here in the sun. Okay, that could be the two kids who are up to no good. Maybe you're looking back at the way you raised your kids and like, what did I do to not, you know, get them under control here? We have the Knight of Wands reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. This is like your worst case scenario for two teens out on the town, right? These also can just represent that they can't go anywhere. So they're, you know, they're looking for ways to stimulate themselves because there's nothing to do. So there's either the worst or it's just because they're stuck because of the social distancing here. These are kids who just want to get out and play. This is the challenge for you, which is why it's destined. You need to understand what it's like to be with them, to bond with them, right? Because we're so used to everyone living their own separate lives. So parents are always at work, kids are always at school, and you never really spend time together. And this time was destined for you to have to bond with your children, with them stuck home with you. You have to understand who they really are. So if there's any adjustments you want to make to who you are in respect to your children that you can address those things now. If it's not just them being rammy because they're stuck at home, those two are up to no good. Just telling you now. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords together, reversed, are two people looking for trouble. And that's exposed. So just so you know, okay? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed is about implementing a new plan, or I'm sorry, not the Eight, but the Seven of Pentacles reversed is about implementing a new plan after reaping rewards. Now perhaps needing to go forward and figure out what you want to do with your money and time. So why is that crowning for Leo? Here's the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and then here's an offer. So in this downturn or slow down, the turn of events, this twist of fate, out of that comes an offer of time, money, energy, or a whole new life. Somebody offering something for some, this could be punitive damages too, for pain and suffering. And just so you know, since we have the Knight of Wands coming up, that could be Leo. I mean, any of them can be Leo because the card that comes up doesn't have to reflect fire. It could be, you could be expressing a different part of yourself, and you're expressing air here. So you could definitely be this Queen of Swords here. But she's upright, and this has to do with a lie or a split or a big need for clarity, maybe doing it through penmanship or writing. So why do we have the Three of Pentacles coming up for Leo? Well, we have two threes reversed here. It could be third-party situations or third-party interference. This is the healing part of it, healing, separation, and heartbreak, and or trying to forgive. And this could be issues at work with separation. So perhaps a third party through work, or heartbroken that somebody's leaving work, or you're leaving work. Perhaps somebody with a big ego. This can be a big idea as well, like healing from somebody's ego because they made you feel bad, they hurt your feelings. This also could be in an awakening, healing from heartbreak and an awakening. And this can be rejection, vulnerability, shyness. This also can be a crybaby or having a baby at work, or someone talking to you like you're a child or treating you like a crybaby. Or this can also be someone who's spoiled and entitled with a big ego who thinks they can do whatever they want and hurt people's feelings. So that's some of the energy coming up. So be careful, Leo, that you're not being too egotistical and kind of running roughshod over other people's feelings. So Leo, why do you have the Ace of Swords reversed? And why do you see yourself that way? You're seeing yourself like you're innocent. You're this perfect little angel. And then we have the Queen of Cups reversed. This is someone who can be just sad and distressed and over emotional, could be crying, or it can be someone who's manipulative. All right, so this is the energy you're dealing with. This is Sagittarius, this is water energy, but this can be you with water in your chart. And this is someone escaping from prison, anxiety, feeling trapped in a situation, being patient. Maybe they were patient long enough and now they're releasing themselves from the situation, whether that's you or somebody is releasing themselves from you because of this ego issue here. There could be a split here because they've been patient angel long enough. They've been crying long enough for you, or you them, and now leaving. They're releasing themselves. There's definitely a breakup here. And that doesn't have to be a romantic breakup. This can be a child who's walking away as well. Someone whose feelings are really hurt. So that could be you or the other person. Why do we have the Lovers reversed around Leo? Wounded warrior, moving the house. This could be moving, leaving, ending a marriage. This could be ending a party too that was scheduled. So somebody might be really hurt because they can't have their big party or their graduation, right? Their big graduation party or prom, all that kind of stuff. So kids could be really upset. There we go, Page of Wands reversed. So we have the Knight of Wands reversed and the Page of Wands reversed, which can represent the same person. There's a lot of wand energy here though, with whoever's affections are not being given because they're upset. That can definitely be a child who's not getting what they deserve. And you can definitely relate to that for sure. And that could be a university graduation too. So I'm getting more, higher education here with this. This could be commitment of any kind. This is a marriage, a Taurus energy, religion, establishment, community, all of those commitments. It's traditional societal norms. Tradition, right? So they don't get their traditional graduation ceremony. It's a very sad and hurtful for them. So why do we have the Seven of Cups reversed in the blocks that you need to clear for yourself, which has to do with emotional detaching, like dumping things that no longer serve you? The war within yourself. So letting go of this frustration inside of yourself. This is someone getting back at people. It's like someone with a chip on their shoulder from when they were young. They said that'll never happen to me again, and now you're taking it out on others. Somebody's feelings are hurt. They may be walking away from you. Your children may be pissed off at you, or you may be one of the children. It just depends on who you are in the situation. But there's a hurt person here. There's an egotistical person here. There's a child, or at least one child, who's upset that they're not getting, what they want for their normal life right now. It may not be your fault, but it's like you're pushing other people away from you by defending your truth, but there's no love. Standing in your truth no matter what, but you're not bringing the truth to the table with love. You're only bringing it with harshness and war. This is very masculine energy. This is defending a dysfunctional family, or defending yourself to the family because you've earned all this money and you're spending all your money on them, but you're never spending any love or time with the family. So the family may be, you may be in a fight with the family because you pay all the bills, but they don't see any love from you. You're just about money. That's all they need you for is money, nothing else. And you may be defensive that that's all they really want you for is the money. They don't want to spend time with you. You could be the one who's upset they don't spend time with you, or they're the ones upset that you won't spend time with them because you're a workaholic. So your blocks that you need to clear have to do with dumping emotional attachments. You're holding on to grudges. And so you're holding on to the power of having all the money. And that's how you retain power over other people, but that's through ego. There's definitely some ego that needs to be let go of here. And then we have the independent person here. It could be a child who's graduating and leaving you behind. And you think all they care about is the money they give you to buy things. And maybe they're independent, they may have their own job and they may not need you anymore. This is the person who's sovereign. Perhaps under the radar. This can be this person or this can be this person, either one. This can be you, Leo. Doing under the radar, has a boyfriend or a lover or a friend. This could be someone who's jealous or insincere or refusing to give or receive love because maybe they learned that from one of their parents. Doing sneaky, under the radar, and here's the Queen of Wands reversed. And these two can be the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, up to no good. Doing stuff under the radar because now they're independent. You can't tell them what to do. All right, so whether it's one of you, Leo, could be one of these people, or you could be a parent of these kids. There's definitely kids and parents involved in here. These are coming up next to the Queen of Wands reversed. This is dumping all the responsibilities, burdens, dumping a load, not doing anything anymore. Like, take that. Like, here, you take back all your responsibilities. I'm not doing it anymore. Take that. It's like somebody also, the Queen of Wands could have dumped all these responsibilities, and then someone's offering them a new passion, growth, or a new passion project. So she dumped all the responsibilities with you to take this. So you could be this Queen of Wands reversed. But either way, you're in a split lie or need for clarity, and there could be a breakup right here, and that could be with a partner or kids. And right after this Ace of Wands here is a lover. So the Queen of Wands may be receiving an offer from a lover to dump all of her responsibilities and come. Well, anyway, you get the gist, okay? But this lover is offering truth this way and passion this way. So there may be, you know, this Knight of Cups reversed may not be someone that the Queen of Wands reversed should be with. And she's doing it out of anger for her parents, just to get out of the house and be independent. But this could be someone who's telling the truth one way and offering passion the other way. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. Why? With this sovereign single person. So this is either you gaining your sovereignty as a married person, if you're divorcing, or you're just with someone but you're not married, breaking up and being sovereign, or this can be a child or teen that's graduating or is just mad and not depending on you anymore. They're independent, so you can't tell them what to do anymore. Or you're the Leo, not wanting someone else to tell you what to do. So this is coming up with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. We have the Ten of Cups. This is a happy ending, or the fairy tale that you show to the world, right? That can be the sham fam where it looks perfect, but it's not. There's a lot of problems inside the family because this is holding back true feelings. This is a negative exchange. This could be a big fight, constant war back and forth, but this is what you're showing to the world. But this coming up is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Or perhaps the Ten of Pentacles family put all their money into this person, if it's a child, or to you, to become independent. And so now you're happy that they're graduating, but there's some underlying issues or feelings that are being held back here, or heated exchanges that are going on behind the scenes with the Page of Wands here, who's reversed over there because of a breakup or not getting their graduation ceremony, wounded about the situation, whether it's their university, school, marriage, community, a lack of affections and a disconnect, split, divide. And let's see, why do we have the Queen? Just so you know, the next two cards coming in with this negative exchange here with the happy family is the Empress reversed and then the Cancer energy reversed. This could be a Taurus energy on the warpath. It can be Cancer energy as well. If she's just the Empress reversed, this could be someone who's older and ill or disabled or a miscarriage, or it's a really nasty person when she's reversed, because you don't want the Empress reversed because she can be really bitchy at the minimum and then just be hardcore on the warpath here. This also can be just dealing with the state of emergency or going to the hospital, constant emergency visits. All right, so there's issues in spending money with the family, on the children who need to be independent and on old people who can't take care of themselves anymore, or an older person who wants to boss you around. So then we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is coming up with the Ten of Swords and the World. So the Page of Wands is inspired by this, by seeing this money being, what word did I want to say? It's like the family throwing their money at this independent person to help them out. And this Page of Wands is inspired by seeing that in some kind of painful end or ending pain, or this can be also just back pain and associated treatments. This can be getting massages, acupuncture, all that kind of stuff, and maybe wants to now go into this line of work. And that could be, you know, you could be in the healing business, going out in the world. Also, somebody might want to travel around the world. Maybe somebody was promised a trip around the world and now you can't follow through. Or this Page of Wands energy, which can be a Leo, is all of a sudden inspired that they're going to promise them a trip around the world if they achieve something, or if they come into this family business. That could be as well. But this could be completion, graduation, whatever the culmination is. There is completion here, end of the pain. It may have been a really hard road in high school or college or graduate school, whatever it was. Whatever the completion is, it doesn't have to be school either. You've come full circle here, and now you can march to the beat of your own drum. So it's like the younger child is now inspired watching the older child go on their own and see what gifts they're getting for doing what they did. And so let me show you what's coming up next. So next card after the Page of Wands is the King of Swords, upright, along with the Devil. So this could be Capricorn energy, but then we have the the Knight of Wands after the Devil. So I wanted to bring that up too to show you both. So there may be some discord between the King of Swords and the King of Wands. This could be two aspects of the same person as well, right? The angel and the devil. This is the man of integrity, and this is the man of no integrity. So there's definitely some conflict within here. Or they're two people, brothers, perhaps your dad and your uncle, or you're one of these people. You could be the King of Wands reversed in a split. We have Capricorn energy here too. So let's see why they came up here. Why do we have the King of Swords, the Devil, and the King of Wands reversed? Why'd they come up together? All right, this is having options. So someone may be pissed, the other one has options. This is seeing synchronicities as well, finding the one. This is a deep connection here, but there's a split going on. So the King of Wands may be pissed because the King of Swords found this energy, and they're choosing a new path. There's the King of Wands, he's mad. Or the King of Wands is the one leaving. Choosing a new path, but there's definitely a split here first. So it's hard to tell which one's which. King of Wands is reversed though, so he's pissed. He's not satisfied with the situation. And he may be driven by sex. There may be someone that has a lot of passion for. The next two cards, just so you see what's going on, somebody going back to the past or living in the past about being dumped. So again, that's that chip on the shoulder. Like living their life, it's like, you know, a teenager who gets dumped and then lives their whole life saying, I'm going to show them. And that's definitely Scorpio energy. There's a lot of Scorpio and Aries coming up in the underlying energy here. All right, so this just flew out. So we have the High Priestess, the Secret, the psychic, your own psychic abilities, and offering them love. So that might be they're up right here, no longer looking back. Somebody's dumping something out from the past in order to start anew with the High Priestess. Can be a Pisces person as well, or just someone with psychic abilities, or keeps your secrets. This is implementing a new plan. Unhappy alone. And there's the Queen of Swords reversed. So she's coming up upright over here. There's definitely multiple kid type situations because we have fire kids and air kids. And then we have the Queen of Swords with air kid. And then we have the King of Wands with fire kid. So there could be two different families coming together here. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are both reversed. And the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are both upright. So they could be two separate couples, or they could be the two couples, one that's breaking up in order to come together with the other. So they may change from the Wands energy to the Swords energy to come together with the Queen of Swords over here. Or they could also be siblings, it just depends. But the Queen of Swords was reversed here, so she may have been giving the silent treatment, keeping to herself, because you were in this other situation, maybe not talking to them. And then we have a King of Cups reversed as well. This could be someone they're associated with. It can be a sibling, or it can be a child that lives with them as well, okay, who may be affected by how they're feeling as well, in uncomfortable energies. But now coming forward, the offer of love to the High Priestess here. After being in the dumps. They may have been dumped before too with this Ace of Cups. The King of Wands is the last card here, looking back at how he may have dumped someone. Maybe it's someone now he wants to come forward to. So the underlying energies then come forward here as the person, this Fool reversed is here too. Somebody who messed up. Foolish activities, this can be kids or you. Someone who did something stupid or lacked faith, falling on their face, fell from grace, holding on, perhaps now saving, grounding, and saving, grounding, and holding on to being in exile, two people out in the cold. But remember, this is the lovers who are happy to be together as long as they have each other, but it also has to do with being exiled, destitution, like no money, and then finding clarity in the situation about it. Being foolish, holding on to money, and leaving others out in the cold, and now new information comes in which knocks you off balance. And that's going into the read. So let's pull some oracle cards. It's a very interesting read, Leo. I'm still not sure where you are in all this. We definitely have the King of Wands reversed over here. That can definitely be Leo. We also have Capricorn there. And the Capricorn can be in the King of Swords. That can be two sides, like I said, of the same man who's leaving one relationship as the King of Wands reversed and going into another relationship as the King of Swords. Or they're two separate people. And just a repeat of the signs that were here, we have a lot of Scorpio and Aries in the underlying energy. Then we have Capricorn, perhaps Pisces, and Libra, and then Gemini, and then Capricorn comes in at the end again. All right, so Leo, what is Leo's advice here from the energy deck? 22, the Fool, and the Fool's reversed. So you need to rebalance, yin and yang. Has to be fair, equal. So make sure you, and it's a 22 too. So you need to balance yourself and your relationships with others. Maybe your last relationship broke up because of your ego, and now you have to learn how to share equally as opposed to like owning the other person. And that ownership was a big theme today earlier for the Divine Masculine read. We also have Broken Heart of the 9, the ending, which makes sense with your read. And then these two are coming out together. 16 of Patience. This was someone who's being patient with you long enough, or that's you being patient with somebody else long enough, and then the anxiety around it. 16 and 18 is the Tower and the Moon. That's deception and sudden events, right? Broken heart because of a lack of balance. And now the Door to Spirit comes in, right? This is a time for clarity, to clear out all the negative energies that are stuck inside of you. Door to Spirit, allow the door to open, allow the winds of change to happen. Okay? Attachment. Take off the mask. Time to take off the ego. Okay, so we're going to pull from the Crystal Angels deck too, and I'll give you something from the Kipper deck as well. That'll give you a whole different energy. All right, Leo, so it's definitely about letting go of ego. Taking off the mask and attachments that you no longer need, getting through heartbreak. Somebody was patient, somebody was not. Someone with anxiety, someone with an ego, and a need to share and balance equally as opposed to one person's, earning all the money and the other one always home without any love. It's that kind of energy coming up. And then kids who are rammy and acting up because they're stuck at home and they can't go anywhere, or because they don't get a graduation, or because their parents are splitting up. There's a lot of turmoil for the kids, and you need to create balance for them. This is for Leo, 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 Leo. Okay, we have Diamond for Leo. So it'd be Taurus energy. I think Diamond's Taurus. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. And gold. A lot of gold here for you. Divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So make sure they're sincere, not based in ego. Okay? Value yourself and divine intervention. Look how beautiful that is. That's like pure gold. That's so Leo, right? And then we have purples coming up. Very royal, Leo. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions, for citrine. And then fluorite at the bottom. And I love fluorite. I'm going to show you a fluorite. It's really good for doing third eye energy work. Okay, fluorite. Where'd you go? All right, so fluorite, natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. All right, fluorite, citrine, gold, and diamond. So diamond ring with gold, and then citrine. That's an easy ring to have, and then fluorite. So some energies to use. They're all purple and gold. This combination never comes up, Leo. Coming up your very royal energy there. All right, now from the Kipper deck, let's see what comes up for you real quick. For Leo, this is a big one, Leo. A lot of energy there. Makes sense, there's a lot of kid-like energy, but just watch out for the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, because if they're not just upset because they're stuck in the house, they're up to no good, because like they come up doing things under the radar too. The Knight of Cups reversed with the Queen of Wands reversed, which can be the same two or two separate ones, like the older teen with a younger boyfriend, and then these other two out on the prowl doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. But it's destined. Any which way you go, it was destined to happen for a reason. There's a courtship breaking up and high honor is taken away. So this relationship is taken away, and from that comes great fortune and reversal of wealth. But this may be great fortune to this person, right? Being out in the cold with someone they love. This is leaving this courtship of high honor, like, and status in the community, and great fortune to let go of that wealth in order to get into something that is truly from their heart, so that their health will get better. That's their wealth, okay? So there's really positive energies there for you. The underlying energy is adjudication, coming out of perhaps something that will never end, it's taking forever to end, and no unexpected income. So after going on a journey, nothing unexpected as far as money, taking forever to end. This could be an inheritance too that's taking forever legally, okay, and also a breakup of a relationship or marriage. Okay, Leo, make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and just take it one day at a time and stay really present, okay? And rise and be loved, guys. Bye.